Can't wait for the NFL Today on CBS. Jaguars are in Indy to face off against the Colts, and Melanie Collins caught up with Jacksonville head coach Doug Peterson.
Kevin Harlan, Trey Green, and Melanie Collins.
Well, Coach, happy week one, and you start the season on the road against one of the toughest opponents in the NFL. What is going to be the biggest key in slowing down this Miami Dolphins offensive attack today?
I think the biggest thing defensively for us is, one, let's play ball control on offense potentially, and then two, on defense, you just got to stay disciplined. They do a lot of things with their motions and shifts to try to, distort your eyes a little bit and get you, maybe out of a gap or out of a leverage and coverage, things of that nature, and that's where their big plays come. So, we do that. We can get after the quarterback in the pass rush up front. Then you have a chance.
Speaking of quarterbacks, your quarterback Trevor Lawrence entering year 4 with a massive new contract. What have you seen from him this offseason that tells you he's going to make that next step this year?
The biggest thing for us is just where his leadership has taken him and where he's taken this team. And he understands last year was not the way we wanted to finish our season. And that's motivation for him, too. And obviously getting the contract, putting it behind him, and just kind of focusing on what he needs to do to help our football team win. Just be Trevor Lawrence and just go out and get everybody involved. And that's the... I think that's the one thing that sometimes we forget is just go be you and let the guys around you do their jobs as well.
Coach, lastly, what are some of the challenges that come with game planning for a brand new defensive coordinator this early in the season?
There's just the unknowns. We have history, obviously, with this style. Anthony came from Baltimore, and we've played them the last couple of seasons, and I think it's the same too for them going against Ryan Nielsen as well. For us, and I just think you gotta stick to what you've done in training camp. Just stick to your rules, stick to the basics, and then make the necessary adjustments during the game.
Coach, thanks so much for the time. Good luck today.
All right, thank you.
And as we turn our attention to the Miami Dolphins, some injury updates for you. We'll start on the offensive side of the ball. Center Aaron Brewer will start in this game today, despite being limited earlier in the week as he recovers from that lacerated right hand injury. And as we move to the defensive side of the ball, a few more question marks for the Dolphins there. Bradley Chubb starts the season on the PUP list, so he will miss the first 4 games of the season. The good news is that Dolphins defense does get Jalen Phillips back for this one, as he is recovered from that season-ending Achilles tear last season. Mike McDaniel told us he will be limited in terms of his reps today. He didn't give us an exact number on the snap count, but they will find a balance with him, especially, he said, with having 2 games in 4 days. They, of course, face the Bills on Thursday night. And lastly, cornerback Jalen Ramsey returned to practice on Friday on a very limited basis. He's been dealing with that hamstring injury. I'm told he is going to try and give it a go today in this game. He's going to have a pregame workout on the field to see how that hamstring feels. I would expect him to be limited in this one, and in what capacity he is used remains to be seen. And with that, I'll send it back to you guys.